Hello everyone, my name is Brennan Whitaker, but you probably already know that from the name of the channel. And today we'll be talking about the stigma around snitching. Now, snitching, as years have gone by, has been seen as a cowardly act only done by the weaker people of a neighborhood or community. And because of this, many crimes and many criminals have gone on without punishment or anyone confessing to what they've seen. And this can be shown. This has been shown from the many ring users who have not shown their videos of criminals, burglars, or any criminal activity that happens on their doorstep. And this is only the beginning of that stigma and what it's caused. Now, a lot of you are probably familiar with the whole black on black crime thing, and while a lot of you will refuse to believe that exists, I am not one of those people. Now, yes, there are several cases of black and black crime that have actually been seen, such as the Jacob Blake sexual assault case, where a woman called 911 on Jacob Blake about sexual assault. A warrant was set out, and the cops shot him, and he's still alive, but people are defending him because Uh, it's because he's black. That's why he's black, and they're police officers, and completely missing the point of the woman calling the police because of Jacob Blake. Now, this is a great example of how snitching helps. If she hadn't called the police, she definitely would have been assaulted, uh, possibly murdered. Jacob Blake was planning on getting away in her vehicle, and so I don't really know what would have happened after that. But yeah, if it weren't for her calling the police, this wouldn't have happened. So snitching has been seen to be positive, even recently. Now, black people are the highest murder rate in America right now. Uh, White people being second, just off by a few thousand. But we haven't actually seen the numbers on how these black people have been murdered. We actually haven't seen how many cops have killed black people. We haven't actually seen how many have been caused by black on black crime. And I've checked. Maybe I'm wrong, but from what I've seen, I can't find anything on black crime. So I don't know how they divvy up the numbers on that. But yeah, we've seen many murders in neighborhoods from black people, but we don't really ask why those happen. We just blame it on the police, but we know there are drug dealers. We know there are definitely gangs, Bloods and Crips, uh, MS-13. Those are the popular ones, and we rarely see any confessions on crimes from this. And I think it's just from the fear of snitching. You know, it is the Flynn effect. It's this subculture that affects the behavior of people and how they act in the society. Because snitching is seen as bad, no one will ever confess to a crime, no matter how bad it is. Now, I'm not talking about, oh, this kid stole this kid's graham crackers in kindergarten. No, I'm talking about drug dealers murdering their competition in the streets, or just a person robbing another person in broad daylight or at nighttime. Doesn't matter. It's still a crime. And those who have witnessed it, not confessing for fear of being seen as weak, a coward, and just being shamed by other people, whether those people are black or white, it doesn't matter. They're just afraid of being shamed, and this is just from the Flynn effect. If snitching wasn't looked down on so much and just been called what it is, confessing to a crime or reporting a crime, then this probably wouldn't be a problem. And from this, police officers have nowhere to go but figure things out for themselves. And because of the many shootings that have happened, police are more reluctant to take action. Police, there's been a survey, 8,000 police officers, 72% of them admit that they are very reluctant to actually go to people and see if there's anything going on. Whether or not they have a warrant. And so snitching has stopped people from reporting crimes, and police are reluctant to actually do anything. And while, yes, this is mainly because of people wanting to defund the police, there have actually been a surprising amount of black people who admit they want the police. So we have evidence that the police is wanted, yet snitching is still stigmatized. This is a very big problem, and this should definitely be stopped. The police are wanted in the neighborhoods. They are wanted because crimes are definitely committed. But the people you see in the front, Black Lives Matter, let's say Antifa, because let's be honest, in union with they are in union with one another. They will tell you that yes, snitching is bad. Yes, don't rat out on your fellow brothers and sisters who are murdering you in the streets because that's just what happens. Even if it happens a little bit, that is still a very big thing, taking another man's life or robbing a man of their personal belongings. And that should stop. This whole thing on snitching should be stopped. It should just be called what it is. Reporting a crime and giving that person the punishment that they deserve. And when this enforcement is solidified, then crimes will definitely go down since there will be fear of being punished. Because if snitching prevents people from actually being punished for the crimes they make, then what's stopping anyone from committing more crimes? What's stopping anyone from taking whatever they want in a community, especially black communities, since cops are just being driven out by people on the front saying they don't want them anymore. When we've seen, yes, that's not true. It's a bad subculture. It's a black subculture, I might add. And I think you can figure this out for yourself. I know it sounds anecdotal, but if you ask anyone, just ask anyone, a lot of black people will definitely say, yeah, snitching, we don't snitch. No snitching. When everyone else will say, well, they did the crime and someone did get harmed. We should definitely report it if we see something. I'd say 6 or 7 out of 10 black person will say, no snitching, that ain't me. So yes, it's definitely a black subculture, and I I hate to see it. I guess that's all I have to say on it. The reverse Flynn effect is what we need. The reverse Flynn effect.